Hi guys! Welcome to our channel.
Hi.
If you're new around here. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Bibi.
I'm Leslie.
Some of you probably don't know, but we are foreign freelancers living in Korea.
It's been 6 years, going on the 7th. Let's not talk about it too much.
We've been binge watching Singles Inferno Season 4. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it right here. Very interesting season.
Yeah, we have a lot of thoughts out of this experiment. I felt seen.
So we learned a lot out of these people.
Yeah, these people. Those are random people.
Yeah,
you know?
but at the end of the day, I was just like, yeah, there are some things to do and some things not to do, clearly.
Like, to me, a lot of things not to do, to be fair. Let's talk about it, shall we? Let's talk about it. Let's discuss.
We basically have 5 things that we learned about dating and love in general.
The do's and don'ts.
The do's and the don'ts.
Number 1 would be to be clear on the red flags, see them clearly for what they are from the get-go, you know.
When that crimson color is flashing before your eyes, don't think
Why
hearts.
Why are you hiding
It's
your...
not hearts. Stop looking. It's a red flag.
Because, for example, this man Kim Jong-soo, for me, is the biggest red flag out there. All the guys, they were kind of like, yeah, they're all good, they're fine. This man, and it's insidious red flags as well.
It's ridiculous.
Very much like hidden ways of like trying to gaslight you into thinking some ways. Little things about like, I'm a conservative man.
So basically, if we break it down, this guy started by basically trying to see how can I look like a Prince Charming as much as possible, regardless of who I'm talking to. So this guy would not be focused on who he likes. It would just be, let me look like a drama prince. Therefore, I'm gonna massage this girl's hand. I'm gonna give my jacket to this girl. And it's just like, okay, you're nice, but like, who do you like?
And I'm also gonna say all the right things to everybody though.
Everyone.
Can you pick one? Then you have the nerve to say, no, it was you from the beginning. Was it?
We all know, the MCs knew, we knew, the audience knew.
How out of touch can you be with yourself? It's giving very performative to me. That was my issue with this man, and I feel like it's a lot of people here. They have this kind of expectation from the guy to act a certain way, even when they don't want to, but they're gonna have to do it. Since they kind of conditioned to do it, they're gonna do it with everybody.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's the way a man is supposed to act. Yeah. I'm supposed to be so kind, so nice, doing this and this and this for the girl. What is actually the value of doing this to the person you actually care about then?
But I was really proud of the girls for calling him
Yeah,
out. Very
thank
proud.
you for
Because
that.
I was like, that was terrible.
너무 다 잘해주고 있는 거야. 헷갈리잖아.
Tell him about himself. Somebody, please.
너랑 엄청.
You heard this the same day. The second part is obviously him trying to basically gaslight Xian. Like, oh, I saw you lean on Junseo's shoulder. I'm a conservative man, so it made me think, excuse me.
And then you drank with him last night. What happened? Like, what? Blah, 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 blah. I can't believe you did that.
If you hadn't said the conservative thing, I could totally understand the other one. Because I'd be jealous.
Yeah,
too. Like,
yeah,
did you drink
yeah,
with someone else? Sure. But to be like, to try to sneak the girl talking about, oh, she's drinking with just any man. Yeah, just like you're flirting with just any girl.
The behavior physically is like very close, and then I don't look at you, I'm like very rigid. His whole body went rigid suddenly, and you're like, and she had to scramble like, no, like it's not this, blah, blah, blah.
The guys would make you like feel like you have to apologize even though you didn't do anything.
Side tangent, but that's also the ultimatum. Scotty or what?
Oh, I heard about him.
We were giving a bit of this,
and he was like aggressive about it too.
Toxic as hell. This man, I don't understand how you can stay with this kind of. But it's giving this, but like in a Prince Charming version.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, this is even worse because then you're hiding it. Maybe it's not you, Kim Jong-soo. We don't know. We don't know you.
This
I'm
is
just
no
saying.
hate to the man. I'm just saying, please don't
General.
emulate this behavior if you're a man. Someone that I dated very briefly, like it's even weird to say my ex because like I'm like, is he my ex? It didn't last that long. But one of the reasons I actually gave up on it and broke up with the person was because he started with that, like, I'll do everything for you. This dude would bring a gift on every date.
That's a lot.
As thankful as I was just like, I don't even know you. You don't know what I like.
Also, that's setting the bar way too high for later. Then no, forever.
When you get comfortable and then you never do it now, if I get pissed off, what are you gonna say? That I asked for too much? Like, which one is it? It was just like, yo, we don't even know each other. Can we just go on a simple date, eat? You don't need to bring something. And just the way he was talking, same, like everything was amazing and rosy and pinky and I'm so great and this and that and the third. And then when I talked to him about like going on the walk at night, this dude freaked out on me talking about a woman shouldn't walk around, and this is Korea. And I'm not saying Korea is 100% safe because I got stories for the people who are like, oh, we can walk around at 4 a.m. Don't do it. Walking in my neighborhood at 9 p.m. to work out is not a fucking crime. And this dude was talking to me like I was his daughter. And I have to call him up and be like, sir, are you going to keep doing this or is this going to be a problem? And you're trying to tell me that my neighborhood is dangerous but you live outside of town. What are you talking about?
Listen to what people tell you, okay? There's a reason for it. It's not just like innocent, like ha ha ha. No, that's the truth. That's their truth, okay? Listen. In Singles Inferno, when Junso is telling Xian, this is how I usually am, why are we expecting him to change then?
For context, if anybody has not watched the show, the guy is from this military elite and he's kind of like rough around the edges. If you speak Korean, you know that there are different ways of calling people. So if it's your friend, especially same age or younger than you, you call them their name with the sound at the end. So if it was Leslie talking to me because she's a year older than me, she would say Bibia if she was Korean, right? And men do the same thing to girls younger than them. But this dude calls her like he would call a male friend, and usually male friends call themselves ya.
No name, just ya. Hey you.
Yeah.
It's recognized in Korea that this is not a very loving way to call someone. It's more like my buddy from.
Yeah.
And so when you call girls that way, it's like I don't see you as a woman. I just take you as my little sister. So she kept telling him, don't call me this, don't call me this.
야라고 하지 마. 희한하라고 해. 왜 야라 해? 희한하라 해.
Which was at first like a nice little joke. It was an inside joke. But he couldn't stop. He did this with everybody else. And she got so pissed off because she was like, you need to be nicer to me and da da da. And he literally said, but that's who I am. What do you want me to do? He said that verbatim. And I was just like, you picked him anyway. Would you be together after 6 months if this is your expectation? She wanted a Prince Charming. She picked the literal beast from Beauty and the Beast. Hot beast, but a beast anyway.
She wanted the romance story. Listen, she was like, I can't fix him. I can make him the
my
way
way.
I want.
Exactly, and that's not gonna happen.
I think it's true, girl. In this whole thing, why I don't like the result is because it's validating this. She changed
told her
it.
what he wanted to. She wanted to hear for like 1 hour.
Yeah, and then she said like, oh my god, yes, I
Yeah.
love it, I did it,
Right.
and let's go together into the sunset. But to me, like realistically speaking, in real life, if you actually change the person for a short term, it's not gonna
They're
amount
just
to anything.
pretending.
Yeah, it's pretending, and it's sad because then they're gonna resent you, and then when they ultimately crack and come back to their old ways, you're gonna be
You're
like,
gonna
oh
be
my
like,
god,
he changed. And then the second dude, he told this girl, I don't believe in marriage. And she's like, but I'm a person who dreams of a family. And she picked him.
I mean, no, to be fair, she picked him because she didn't have a choice.
I think that's what I think it was quite clear that it was just,
Yeah.
I don't want to be alone. But for anybody who watched this and was like, oh, maybe,
No.
don't do it.
Thinking people are going to change for you is a big leap. I don't think you should base a relationship on that. If, like, find somebody that's matching you. There's so many people.
At least
on the
in
same
values.
wavelength.
Yeah,
the values. You have to have the same values. With my husband, we have the same values. And that's why in the beginning it was like, okay, cool, it could work. Because we want the same things in life. If we didn't, why would I fight? Like, I don't want to fight.
Me, it was the complete opposite. So I dated someone for 2.5 years. And from the beginning, he told me, I don't believe in marriage. And I was like,
But I like him.
and I decided to date him anyway. How do you think it ended? It ended in her coming to my house. Did you bring alcohol or something?
Probably.
Coming to my house with alcohol and me crying on my couch. Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
It's not a bad thing. It's just, it's not matching with what I want. Why do I waste my time?
I feel like the men that were more consistent in terms of who they are were the 3 grand favorite of the show. Taeo, Junso. He was just like, yeah, that's who
but
I
at
am.
the end he changed a bit.
He didn't change. That's the thing. He told her one thing. And then Dongwo.
Very,
Dongwo was
very
like,
straightforward, like tac also.
he was
Very
like,
nice.
I like her from here to here. Oh, you like me? That's nice. Sorry, I like her.
There's no point in bringing me. I like her. Anyway, I'm picking her, so you do what you want with this information.
Yeah.
Theo is just like the top of men's over there.
At least in the show, we don't know.
Yeah,
In real life, he was very much a green flag. And I felt like that was a good example. Because now that the response is so positive, I feel like guys can be like, oh, like I can be myself, even if it doesn't end with me getting the girl.
And also, the good thing with him is that you could believe in the beginning it was love bombing, but at the same time, no. Because in the beginning, it was saying all the, like, a bit too much.
All the
you
right
know, it
things.
was like very much like, I'm here, I'm with you, I'm for you, I don't want anybody else, like, it's you. But then it was very quickly, actually, don't take it like as a pressure, like, I'm just here, I'm telling you what I feel.
And it's a dating show, I have to.
Yeah, I'm doing this, but you're free to do whatever the hell you want. It's fine. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm not going to try to push you in what direction. I'm just telling you what I feel. And the minute you tell me I'm not in the running, I'm out.
And he wasn't even like, I'm out and I'm going to ignore you and be like pissy. He was just, I'll respect it. And he looked really sad, but he respected her choice. He never tried to, like, he was just looking at her from the distance over there.
And not making her feel uncomfortable as well.
Understanding the difference between being infatuated with someone and building a real connection with someone. My opinion on this is that Xian was infatuated with Tongsu. From the first day, she said, oh my god, he's my ideal type. Ideal types is such a red flag to me in general, because I feel like there's too many different people in the world for you to have an ideal type. It's too small of a box. But it's Korean culture, so it's like, okay, cool. She said that on the very first day. She did not see him again after that. Because all the other guys were trying to get at her. Theo was trying to get at her. They got naturally further and further, but he was still in her head. I think that was infatuation, and I think she thought he was the man for her because of the pedestal she put him on. Now, in the frame of the show, I think she built a connection with Junso, which is why she changed her mind, because whether it's toxic or not toxic or good or bad, he definitely made her feel something. Because literally after that one night at Paradise, I don't care if it's a physical connection, emotional, I don't care. This girl is going to change her mind. She comes back from Paradise and she's literally like,
삐졌나? 삐져 보이진 않던데.
where do you care?
I agree. The only thing I'm like a bit on the fence is from what we said before, like the true connection. Is it a true connection when you expect what you like about him is the idea that you can make him change? The only reason she went with him is because he's changed at the end and it was like a bit softer to her. But if he cannot maintain that, then is it a true connection? Or is it just the idea, again, you're projecting an idea of like, this is what I would like you to be, and right now you are that, so I actually go with it right now. I love it. I'm like, yay, 100%. But the moment you're like, again, back to your old self, then
we hope she didn't pick him for that, but honestly, you know what I really think? She picked him because she's just attracted to him.
Yeah, and she didn't want to close that door.
Yep. To be fair, like, I mean, it depends on everybody's taste, but Yuk Chunso is the type of dude that, like, you know how he's like, he looks so interesting. He's not even like Prince Charming, handsome, but he's not ugly either. And it's like, tough guy. Pretty much any girl would be like, even Arin, who was so into Dongho, she did ask him, did you pick me? And if yes, why? She was a little disappointed when he said no. So she was like, alright, let me focus on this dude over there. But all the girls, at one point, they were trying to get at Junso because he's just handsome and really hot. I think that's just what she ended up falling for.
This whole concept of ideal types, let's put that away.
Let's
learn to know a person, okay?
Speaking of getting to know somebody.
What now?
I didn't want to say this. Quick little parenthesis. I participated to this TV show that's like a matchmaking service. And obviously I lost because who are they going to match me with anyways? And a couple people DM'd me after this like, oh, I saw you on the show. Like, you're like so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And one dude, I was like, ugh, okay, but... But then I thought about what she told me. This girl is in my ear even when she's not around, pissing me off. She was basically like, dating your type because your type isn't going anywhere. So I was like, alright. I checked his picture and he looked alright. We talked all day yesterday, like on text, and he was like, oh, I wish I could call you. Like, do you like calling or texting better? And honestly, I like calling way better. So I was like, oh no, please don't tell me we have the same values and shit, because I don't know, like, you're not really my type like that. But I was like, I mean, yeah, you can call, I guess. And he wanted my number. I was like, I think it's a bit early, but we can call on Instagram, like, there's a call thing. And we talked for 2 hours. Yeah,
not bad.
And I was laughing the whole time. Yeah,
not bad.
I don't want to like
I have a few questions, a few follow-up questions. I don't know if I'm asking them here or later.
We'll talk about it. The point is, I gave it a chance because I felt like, okay, I'm gonna stop trying to go for like the archetype that I like, and I'm gonna try to figure out at least your personality. And if I see your face and I'm not like, ugh, that's
a good sign. No, I have questions. Good.
We're having coffee tomorrow. Hi, it's Editing BB, and I'm here to report that there will not be any coffee. The more you talk to somebody, the more you pick up the red flags. Remember lesson number 1? Yeah, he's a weirdo and I'm not going out with him and he's blocked. It's great if you find someone who is your type, of course, but just because he's not your type doesn't mean he should be completely
put aside.
Yeah.
Not considered. And so the last point is a very general one, but we love seeing girls.
I know.
You know?
I was a girl. Being a girl is so fucking important.
That was so cool. In this show, honestly, this season, they were
nice.
together. Last time, was it last time or 2 seasons ago? That was not the case.
Yeah, it was
not the case.
competition.
That was
but
messy.
I feel like this season, you could see the girls' friendships. Even them, like, sharing what the other guys were saying. In a lot of cases, they didn't have to share.
It was very nice. It was very nice to see. Very heartwarming. And you're like, yeah, even we're talking about dating. Your friendship connections are also very valuable. Please do not destroy those relationships for that relationship. It's not. It might not be worth it.
They were fighting for men. Obviously, that was the whole game, but they weren't in a very adult way, and they weren't doing low blows for the validation of it or talking bad about some girl. As an adult, I definitely discovered that it's so much more important because a man is never going to be on your side like that. Like, your husband is different.
Because that's also a friend. The partner. That's the partner.
Exactly.
Life, you know?
But boyfriends,
so
honey,
nah.
no. Those are the things we learned from this season of Singles Inferno. Anything else?
Well, Valentine's is tomorrow.
Ew. I did not think about the timing of this.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's actually perfect.
Let us know, guys, if you learned anything else from Singles Inferno. Who are your favorite characters?
What do you think about the Shi and Junso couple? Ugh. I think it's very
divided.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even me, I don't know. I mean, I was rooting for them for the aesthetics. I will admit it. I was like, he's hot, she's cute.
That's what I'm saying. Yes,
that's it.
Agreed. But ultimately, I don't like the message.
Does anybody think they will last? And if not, who do you think is the most likely to be together right now?
That's it for the thoughts.
If you guys have other things that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments.
In the meantime, we'll see you on the vlogs. Huh?
Yeah, we'll see you on the vlogs. If you want to see the uncut reactions, by the way, we do have a Patreon because the copyright is beating our ass. So
the copyright is rough, man.
Yeah, all our reactions are like literally 15% of the real video. So if you want to check it out, you have our Patreon in the description bar. My name is Vivi.
I'm Leslie.
And we'll see you guys later
in the next one. Bye.